Do you want more? More time, more balance, more love, more sex, more money, more real, and less bullshit? This is the Women Wanting More podcast with Dr. Karen Osborne. Real life, real stories, plus real tips to get you more of what you want.
So this is the first podcast I'm recording in our new home, beautiful Victoria, BC, Canada, where my live event is actually coming up to in 2 months. And I had this thought as I'm walking my dogs this morning. So part of my early morning routine has been to walk my dogs early in the morning. Right now, there's no gym that we have set up yet. We just moved here about 10 days ago. We're still trying to figure out childcare stuff and what schools our son going to, how we can run our businesses. Right now, as I record this, it is August the 11th. Our son doesn't start school until day after Labor Day, whatever that is, the 6th, I think, maybe, of September. So we got like 3 weeks of being home with kids and trying to figure stuff all out. So with all this, with the move, in addition, my mother-in-law passed away 8 days ago, 2 days after we got here to Victoria. I hope this isn't too loud right now. I'm actually sitting right outside my new home. There's a pond with a fountain, so maybe this is going to be cool to hear this. Maybe it'll be annoying, but we will continue to record this here. But needless to say, life has felt very foggy. I'm walking my dogs this morning, and there's this like beautiful fog across this school. I've been kind of doing this normal walk now with my dogs, about 35, 40 minutes to go to what we hope will be my son's school and back. And I look out on the field, and there's this fog. It almost looks a lot like when we used to live in the Bay Area in California, there'd be that morning fog. And then the sun would come out and kind of burn off, and it would be a beautiful day. And so it's kind of been similar here since we've arrived. And this fog, and I was like, man, that's like what I feel right now. I feel like I'm in a fog some days. I feel like I'm in a fog. And it's been very much, something I'm not happy with. I like routine. I like structure. I don't need to know exactly what's going to happen, but without having a lot of that structure and routine and just knowing where to go to places, because we're in a brand new city where we virtually don't really know anybody. I mean, a few people here and there, but no one that's a really, great friend. So having to kind of start all over again, if you will, in this new city with 2 little kids, it's been wonderful, and it's been a big challenge. There's been a lot of fog. And what I've come to realize, and with the help of my great coach, is like, it should feel like you're in a fog right now. We just moved our family to a brand new province, to a brand new city, a brand new home. We left the only home that we've, raised our kids in. We lived in that town for 14 years. We've burned major ships. I've left my network marketing business. We closed a chiropractic office so I can be all in with coaching. And here we are now in Victoria, BC. No shit. Life is a little foggy right now. So what do you do when you're in that fog? Well, what I found to be helpful is to really just take a look. What's like one thing, 2 things? Like, it's funny. I mean, for me, usually being very much very motivated to be able to get things done, I sit there and look at one thing and go, how am I going to do that today? With the kids, Ed's on calls a couple of these hours, I'm on calls then, taking kids to the park. Also tough on our kids, lots of change for them. Naps being missed, tantrums, meltdowns. So what do you do when you're within a fog? And are you okay with just sitting in that fog, with just sitting in that space? It's very uncomfortable. And I'm thankful for this experience, as uncomfortable it is, because it helps me to be a better wife, to be a better mother, to be a better coach. It's very important for me to put myself in uncomfortable situations, right? This is expansion. This is having it all. It's doing the things that most people are unwilling to do because it's uncomfortable, because they don't want to sit in the fog. They want to know exactly how everything is going to go down in life. I talked to a client about this the other day, and she's really struggling with purpose and not really knowing what it is and having it be all in a certain area of her life for so long. And now that that area of her life is coming to an end in a couple of years, it's like, well, what is it now? And so what I encouraged her to do is just to sit in that space. Who the fuck says we have to have everything always worked out in life? When you look back on your life and there's been situations that have been really difficult, don't you now, having there been some time and some space, go, wow, this is what I learned. Wow, I'm really thankful for that because that helped me meet this person or it helped me get to this next opportunity. So are you okay with sitting in that fog? Listen, sister, there's lessons and gifts in all these things in our life. And we can choose to push against it and say, this isn't fair. Life isn't fair. Be like my 5-year-old. That's not fair. He's talking to his little brother, he got one more than me. Are you being like my 5-year-old? It isn't fair. Why is this happening? Poor me. Or can you just really look up and say, there's something in here for me. What is it? What's the lesson? What's the gift? Thank you, resistance. There's something in this fog for you to see as long as you're willing to sit in it. So here's your more tip for today then, sister. Where in your life right now are you in a fog? Do you think you have to have everything figured out? That you think you should know all the answers? That it should just come to you like a lightning bolt? Aha, here's the solution. Here's what I need to do. Give yourself some time and some space. It could be a couple hours. It could be a day. It could be a week. But I want you to journal about that. What is the space you need to provide for yourself right now in your life to be able to get some clarity, to be able to see the gifts, to be able to see the lessons that are within this fog? So if you don't already subscribe to the Women Wanting More newsletter, I want you to head over to drkarenosborn.com/newsletter, enter in your name and email, and I will hit you up with the VIP access to all things Women Wanting More. The live event, which is coming up in 8 weeks, where I live now, Victoria, BC, Canada, very accessible from most major airports. 2.5 intensive days of digging deep on getting clear on what you want, why you want it, and the tools to make that happen. This is no woo-woo shit, sister. No vision boarding. None of that stuff. No using magic markers and color. No, we're going to do the fucking work. Get real and raw and honest. And I got to tell you, the number one challenge, actually I'll tell you, number 2 challenges the women that I coach with are, number 1 is marriage. They feel disconnected from their husband. They've been all in with their kids and they don't know where to go from here. And they want that back. And they feel like they don't know what their purpose is. They feel like they're in this fog. So if this is you and you would like this to change, then I want you to go ahead and click on the link you're going to see in the show notes. Or you can just hit me up, email me at drkarenosborn@gmail.com, and I will send you the application. This is by application. There's 11 spots now remaining. So newsletter, you will get all the information for the live event as well as my upcoming book. The website is coming out soon. Got a little bit delayed with my mother-in-law's passing, but it will be coming out soon, and it's going to be amazing. Provide you more content. The episodes will be on there. That'll be kind of the main hub now for Women Wanting More. So I will talk to you on the next episode, sister. A life of more and having it all is one step away from you doing the fucking work every single day. I love and appreciate you.
To get the show notes of each Women Wanting More episode, including the How to Get More tip, subscribe to the newsletter at drkarenosborn.com/newsletter.